Hi, everybody. Hopefully we're all doing good. Hopefully all is well. Let me go ahead and do this here. Pop. Oh, that's right. You have the thing on. Hold on. Hold. There we go. Goodness gracious. Need to move my camera in a little bit. My camera a little. All right. I want it to be over there, not over here. How do I make that so? I make this up here. That's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. Okay. So, I think we zoomed in maybe a little too much. That should be fine. Okay. Then let me fix this. And then let me fix this. It's a little bit more realistic to what we're looking at. Let me put a card to it. Card shiny. Of course it is. Sweet. Okay. So, for those of you joining me today, we have a fun little thing that we are doing in which we just recently picked up some bulk from a local who was leaving the game. And notably, this individual has let me know that there are several cold foils and majestics and other things in their bulk that just were not enough for him to take into the a bigger trade. So what we're going to do is we are going to take a look first and see what we can do. We're going to start. We've got 2 of these long boxes that I was able to fill up. And then there's 2 5,000 count boxes worth of cards of note. So cool thing about this is that some of these cards are sleeved, and notably, that's kind of cool already off the bat. Rainbow foil Arachne Huntsman. So I only had a non-foil. Didn't even know this was rainbow foil in the actual set. While we're looking through this, we're going to look for cards that have sleeves, because that's going to help us. This is a sign of all things, my gosh. So it looks like these are heroes. Bravo, that's actually kind of cool. Chain, Dash, Dory, Dromai, okay. So these are heroes. Kind of cool to see. There's another section that's sleeved up here. Looks to be equipment. And it's probably, again, not going to be anything super crazy. If we see it shine a little bit different, we'll see. That is some cold foil Quicksilver daggers. So we'll maybe put those up here. Centauri sabers are not cold foil. They are crew first edition though, which is pretty good. Okay, Zephyr Needle, plasma barrel shots, sledges. Okay, so just some equipment, some common and token and rare equipment. Mage Master boots, cold foil tearing Shuko. Y'all can see that there. Cold foil tearing Shuko, a cold foil mask of shifting perspectives. Cold foil mask of malicious. Okay, so we're in a good spot here. These all look to be cold foils, except these ones here. These are not cold foil. So these are cold foil. These are not. We'll leave them separate. What we're going to do is we're going to actually go ahead and start organizing some of this bulk here. Talk a little bit about some some stuff here with this. So we got WTR. We have Everfest. This is Crew. It looks like everything is organized already, which is just like the best thing ever. So we'd love to see that. And these are already Crew. Pour the Mold, notably pretty good. Pedal to the Metal. This looks like just stuff from... So this is stuff from Crew. Cognition Nodes. Oh, Pedal to the Metal's Arc. This is also Arc. When do we end Crew? Overblast? No. Tekla's Workshop. So this is Crew. This is Arc. You'd think I'd know off the top of my head, but sometimes you don't know. So this is kind of cool. This is all sorted also, which is just like, again, a freaking godsend of all things. Got that there. So Arc. This is Monarch. So Monarch we'll put here. HP1 we'll put right here. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of organize a lot of this and then determine kind of where things are. It looks like a lot of this is going to be just your regular old... this looks to be illusionist stuff, but this is all from here. We have Uprising, so this is going to be rainbow foils in here too. So that's cool. Let's see, what else? This too. Sweet. So this is all Dromai. So this is Uprising. So we have Monarch, Tails, Everfest, Uprising. That should go right there then. This is Crew. It's also Crew. This is Crew. Just, I mean, you got to know what's comfy for you, right? Like, it shouldn't be that hard to make a deck like that. I think you'll be fine. First ads, these look weird. Everything from Crew looks weird. I notably found a rainbow foil Arachne Huntsman in this bulk so far, and I think that was a sign. It was like the first card I opened up to was an Arachne Huntsman. I was like, oh, that's the sign. Okay, God, I love that everything's already sorted like this. This is so helpful. It's probably not all going to be like this, but it will at least kind of be like it. This is Dynasty. These are all rainbow foils of Dynasty stuff? One of them. I know. I was talking to a couple locals earlier today, and they were all kind of like, you know what? As much as we like to make it a joke, these are all just rainbow foil like things here. They're like, even though I like to make it a joke, I do actually think that like Huntsman is a pretty solid counter pick to the meta right now. Oh, there's my T-Bones. These are Everfest, not Dynasty. Hold on. This is Dynasty. This is Dynasty. That is Everfest. I was like, T-Bones definitely did not come from Dynasty, right? Yeah, so the person who gave me this stuff was like, there's probably some like cold foils and stuff in there. Don't worry about like, if you find anything fun or cool or exciting, don't worry about like trying to pay me back for anything. It's whatever. You did? I'm glad, Kevin. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Hopefully you're doing well. Are you getting excited for PQs at all? This is all outsiders. Yeah, all outsider stuff. All of this is not outsiders, probably. Yeah, he's got his place. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I think that the issue I'm having is not like, oh, I'm never going to be able to, I'm going to get run over by the meta. That's not my problem. My problem is that I am going to get paired into like some of the most aggressive killers of our entire state. And it's going to just like absolutely kill my confidence. So a lot of rainbow foils here. A lot of really like oddly good condition rainbow foils, which is, I guess, not odd, but it is definitely something I'm not used to. Rainbow foil crouching tigers. Let's go. What's up? What's up? Just watching the Florian Commoner deck tech. There you go. Well, welcome on in. How are the Brazilians doing? I know Brazil fans tend to really like my Commoner content, so I'm really appreciative of y'all taking the time to watch it and enjoy the format. Debating on turning Brain off where I go tomorrow and bring a hyper mid-range Syndra deck. I mean, yeah, theoretically you could bring a Syndra deck. That is pretty turn your brain off. Playing 1 or 2. Slippy built at the moment, maybe looking at Huntsman. Huntsman's a little different than Slippy, so definitely, take it with a grain of salt, but you can still play for Slippy. Of course there is, yeah. I mean, it's still so notably, put this into perspective. If Syndra is good into the meta right now, Arachne is good into the meta right now. Especially Slip Through the Cracks. Because Slippy is just better Syndra with on-hits, notably. The only thing you have to have a problem with now is how many people are on Huntsman and how many people are on the Stealth package while also being on the contract package. Because if you give your opponent Go Again, it might be a little rough going into it, because they're going to be able to fatigue you even faster. But that's like your one thing, so if that doesn't happen, then it's not the end of the world there. Dynasty. Yeah, right here. About whose consistency? About Slippy's consistency? Okay, this is all Everfest. This is not Everfest. This is Tales of Aria. Tales of Aria. This is all Uprising. I'm just happy that this is all stuff that is not Rosetta and after, because that's so much of the bulk that I get recently. It's probably stealth leans far into high rolling. I mean, I wouldn't really say so. I think the only thing that happens to Slippy that doesn't happen in Syndra is you have like a handful of reacts. But like, Syndra runs Throw Dagger and also Ancestral Empowerment. Syndra also can just draw. If she doesn't draw a starter, she just kind of like bricks her turn if she doesn't have daggers up. So certainly an argument for like any hero can brick, pretty much. I do like that there's a lot of foils in here. Kind of nice. This is all Outsiders stuff. So we're just kind of fanning through a little bit of it here. Notably, I think a lot of this is going to go back in the box as is. Not going to really need to change a whole lot. Pathing Helix is not. Yeah, that's crew. This is also crew. There we go. Yeah, I mean, it's harder. I'm again, it's not a terrible thing to do, is to run, but Yeah, I mean, I think that's probably correct. I mean, you're threatening cards no matter what. Your opponent's not gonna like much with Huntsman, but I don't know. I'm curious, but I don't think Slippy's bad. I don't think Slippy's a bad hero to bring into the meta. That's kind of my point. It's not a bad thing to bring Slippy. It just might not be like the best thing. Okay, come on, I gotta remember what these things are from, because not all of these are from Arc. They are. This one is definitely. Wait, Fatigue Shot's Everbest. Yeah, it's Everbest. Okay, so this is Arc. This is Dynasty. Cool. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I think that's really what it comes down to. This is a lot of low rolls available. Okay, so these are all in inners too, which is really cool. So I think I'm gonna leave them in their sleeves for right now. But notably, so far we found a Cold Foil Hornet Sting, Cold Foil Spellfray, like the entire set of Cold Foil Spellfray stuff. Cold Foil Masks and Tearing Shuko, 2 Quicksilver Daggers, this Arachne Huntsman, which I'm actually notably taking out because I can put that in my deck. We've got Rainbow Foil Arachne. Nothing really crazy about these heroes. It's pretty much just the tokens. There's a Bravo, star of the show, for Living Legend stuff. Just some more heroes. The Rainbow Foil Arachne is a trigger show. Yeah, that could be the case, right? Just kind of like put them out. You're like, by the way. But outside of these ones here, there wasn't too much else in that box. I should, you know what? I should just take the cold foils out. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Cold foils I'll take out. I want to put them separate. And then there wasn't anything in here. This was just like rainbow foil equipment pieces. Nothing crazy. It's like crew first and non-foil pins. Is this it? It's like, is that a rainbow foil? Yeah, crew first Monarch stuff. So out of the Arachnes, which one do you think is the best prime for Silver Age? Oh, that's a good question, Kevin. The best primed for Silver Age, probably. I mean, I think Marionette is probably really good. So Web of Deceit or whatever the hell the young one is, but it's either that or it's definitely Solitary Confinement. I think that Solitary Confinement's also pretty good, just because it's slippy, but you don't give your opponent anything. The only downside is they don't get to use chaos stuff, so if there is like a rare card that comes out for the set, or for the armory deck that comes out in December, and it's got chaos printed on it, young Arachne Solitary Confinement cannot use that card, so it would suck. But out of all the Arachnes, I definitely think you could probably make Web of Deceit work the most, just because it's pretty easy to mark your opponent, and also having that additional disruption in reactions is pretty good. Let's check this next one here. Let's see what we've got. We have more sleeved cards. We're going to look at the sleeved cards first, and then we're going to see. Usually if it's... I'm really surprised that a lot of this is still sleeved, but I guess I'm not really that surprised. So there's a Plume. There's a Cold Foil Rotten Old Buckler. No cold foils of this. Cold Foil Conduit. Cold Foil Sash. These are rainbow foils. That's a rainbow foil. That's a rainbow foil. This is a cold 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 foil. That's a cold foil. Nothing there. New recently. New's not too bad. New's got some pretty okay legs. I think she definitely has the perk of being able to use her equipment, but I definitely think that out of the Arachnes, Weather Deceit's probably your better bet. Been tough and oh yeah, for sure. Okay, so this is Arc Unlimited. This is just a wizard deck. This is a commoner Kano deck? No, it's got rares in it. This is just like a Kano Silver Age deck before Silver Age was existing. It's kind of funny. Nothing really of note in here. So we can maybe take that out. Vibe just says 0 for 4. Most of the knife shots are strong. Yeah. I mean, you pretty much play dagger Web Deceit. Ooh. A cold foil for the cold foil. I'm so happy to purchase these. I needed a cold foil Blood Rot box, and now I don't need to purchase another one. Hell yeah. Let's go. And we got another cold foil Ponder and Inertia. So, oh dude, I don't have to buy those anymore. Let's go. Let's go. Some silver tokens. Cool. So these are all cold foils. There's a go right here. I was thinking about it too. I was like, man, I have to buy a cold foil Blood Rot box. They're only like a couple bucks, so it's not like insane. But notably, I did get all these cards for free. So, you know, I didn't do too bad. Okay, so more Arc stuff. Yeah, we take those. Especially since like I was looking for them anyway. Like I literally stopped myself after like I put them in my cart on TCG Player. I was like, but what if this person gives me their bulk and it happens to have the cards I'm looking for inside of it? Lo and behold, they did. Rainbow Foil Tempest. Ooh, Ice Eternal. There you go. We take an Ice Eternal. How many of these do we have? Ooh, and a Rainbow Foil Ice Eternal. Those are cool. Big W. All right. That's good. That'll be good for in case they actually unban Waning Moon. Looks like this is just a bunch of wizard stuff here. It looks like they must have been a collector of wizard things. This is all Uprising. A couple more cards. More cards and sleeves. Uprising. It's Dynasty. They post Misfit. Ice Eternal is I think it's like cost X or something. You pay X into this, and then you give your opponent that many Frostbites. And then you deal damage equal to, you deal arcane damage to your opponent equal to the amount of frostbites they have. So you essentially get a handful of all blues, you pitch them all to your Ice Eternal. So like on your opponent's pop-off turn, right, they play Blood Rush Bellows, right? You then play Ice Eternal, pitch all blues, like 3 blues in your hand. X is, I think it's like 8. Yeah, I think that's the halving. So it's X is 8, so it's 4. So give your opponent 4 Frostbite tokens and then also deal them 4 arcane. You know what? I don't know why I'm like guessing. It's not like it isn't right here. Hold on. What did I do with it? What did I do with it? Where'd it go? There it is. Yeah, XX, Ice Fusion, Icelander Specialization. Create X Frostbite tokens under target hero's control. Then, if Ice Eternal is fused, you deal arcane damage to that hero equal to the number of Frostbites they control. So, you do need to have, you know, you pitch 9. That's 8 into it. So, probably put 100%. Yo, Icelander is great. I mean, Icelander is definitely a favorite amongst a lot of people. So, I think it's the reason why people were so excited was Icelander. So, oh, without me play. Oh no, that sounds awful. I'm sorry to hear that. I know Icelander was like, I mean, she was pretty popular in Blitz. And the cool thing was that for a while you were able to play what was effectively like a direct copy of Blitz Icelander, but in Commoner. But then they banned Waning Moon. So after they banned Waning Moon, it just like did not it did not end up working out, and so she's not as good anymore. But she would have legs if she got Waning Moon back. She would be a force to be reckoned with. I am certain of it. Yeah, being able to send another, 3 points of damage on your opponent's turn every turn is pretty good. I think his Huntsman is worth boarding in some cards like Findle's Fighting Spirit. I mean, really only into like poppers. You're probably better off playing something like Battlefront Bastion, because then you can like block the first attack and then prevent the next one, so that way like a flick effect doesn't happen. I love seeing Steelblade Shunts. This notably is a D-React that's available in Silver Age and is very, very good. So that's kind of cool to see. Some warrior stuff here. All from WTR. Yes, a generic Steelblade Shunt would go crazy. That would go crazy. All right, these go here, and then of course this is going to be light warrior stuff. So we've got all this here. Doesn't look like any Dust Till Dawn, which is kind of good. If there's things I don't want to see in these boxes, it's Dust Till Dawn or Rosetta or Hunted. I don't want any of that shit. Dynasty. I love seeing more Felling Swings. I can bling out my Commoner Dory deck now. Next set has Bolton 2.0. If they make him good, that's fine. But if they just give you Bolton again, it's not okay, and not notably not fine. Dynasty for sure. Slice. Okay, this is Dynasty. This is Everfest. Love this. Plow Through. Dustpath is Monarch. Plow Through is also Monarch, notably. Right. They're gonna reprint Bolton. They're just gonna be like, yo, we're doing exactly like we did in Dust Till Dawn. We're just gonna reprint Bolton again. That would suck so much. Crew. I think Bolton and Levi could have some more love. Bolton, yeah, for sure. Levi gets like all the good stuff in this recent set. They had an entire set for Warrior, and they were just like, Bolton doesn't get anything. And then they're like, here's this really powerful card, Battlefield Beacon. It's insanely cool, and it's the new expansion slot card for Bolton, and it does nearly nothing for the deck. It just sucks. It sucks for them. It sucks for Bolton players. I really wish them the best, because they've been They've been eating scraps for a little while here. Crew. Okay, so we got Runeblade stuff coming up here. Notably, I don't think there's anything else in here that's going to be crazy. Whoop. It's Arc. That's Arc. This is Crew. That's Crew. Okay. Arc. Good to know to get all these. That's awesome. Okay. Arc. This is a Monarch. All Shadow Runeblade stuff. Reality, Seeds of Agony. Okay. It's the only Runeblade I like to play. Notably, I actually just built LL Viscerai last night because I was like, you know what? Dromai seems like she'd be really like fun to play, but what if I'm trying to win the PQ? Like, maybe I just play the deck that blows people the hell up, right? And so I built Viscerai. Because I was like, screw it. And pretty excited to play them. So that is if I end up going. I don't know. I'm like... Viscerai Commoner, there you go. Yeah, dude, Viscerai Commoner is really, really good. I think it's definitely unfortunate that it's not like the best it could possibly be, but like for it being a Commoner deck and where Viscerai was previously, I think it's a fine upgrade for Viscerai in Commoner. Deathly Duets, Skyfire Lanterns, Flash, Runic Reaping, Runeblood Incantations is Everfest. Amusing. I mean, he didn't do very well the last time when there was an event. Not that I'm aware of, at least, but again, I could see it happen. This is Ellie, not Ever. Okay, so this is Everfest. Ellie. This is Monarch. This is also Monarch. This is just Ellie. This is Monarch. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, then we'll put everything else here back in here. I'll worry about like taking the foils out and stuff later and doing all that, but like I just want to make sure the cold foils aren't in these long boxes anymore. And I want to make sure that these are at least sorted by that. Oh, Vexing Malice? Of course. Vexing Malice is just great, because everybody only brings AB1. Everybody only brings AB1 into the format, and then it's like, oh, Vexing Malice, 2 Arcane, no prevention ability, guess you die. Like, it's so good. I think Blue Vexing Malice was like a staple in every Runeblade deck for... I think it still is, notably. Unless you can do, like, the nut. Okay. These are done. We've gotten quite a few goodies out of this so far, but I think we're about to get into the meat and potatoes of it. There's still a 5,000 count box worth of stuff here. I need sorted. bit by bit. See all the goodies we get. Already a very interesting amount of stuff. Okay. A little bit of cards here. A little bit to work with. Yeah. Now, Florian probably isn't going to play it just because there's no, like, you have Germinate. That's how you overpower your opponent, as opposed to playing Vexing. Makes me not feel ready for PQs yet. I mean, frankly, it's not a dumb thing that happens. Like, fatigue happens to everybody. So it is. Why are all these potions in sleeves? What an interesting thing. Fatigue happens to everybody, right? It's not, not specific to one kind of thing. So it is important to understand that, like, if you're not ready to play for that long amount of time, then, like, you don't have to play a PQ. If you're trying to test your limits, though, that's fine. I think the most important thing there is just making sure that you're eating. Because if you don't eat for like 7 hours, if you're in the contention for top 8, you're gonna hate everything. These are all good generics. I bet it's just a playset of stuff. This is somebody's like legitimate, like, master set of things. Sleeve cards. So we're gonna see what that's all about in a sec. Okay. These are. Rush Off was really Outsiders? I completely forget that. Okay, Scar for Scar, Healing Balm, Brother in Arms, Trade In, Oasis. Hey, cut to the chase. Let's go. Ooh, this is all. Is this an Arachne deck? Shreds? That's cool. Sack the Shifty. Red. Rainbow Foil. Yellow Shred. That's going in the fucking deck. That's kind of cool. Cards do not need to be in sleeves, but I will gladly put them in my deck. It's so funny. These just look like commoner / like bulk versions of decks. Sure. All right, plunder, rob, stack, shreds. Let's go. Love to see it. Okay. That's Dynasty. Some assassin stuff in here, it looks like. Some more stuff. We have Fate for Scenes. We take a W there. Red Fate for Scenes. I will cash ins. Pretty good. Cool. There. Cash ins. Sweet. That's awesome for me, actually. I love that for me. All right. We are into Aria. This is the ice stuff. So, got that all here. You don't need to get on your computer, do you? I can move my stuff here. Okay. So we've got more tails here. Yeah, this is all tails. And then we've got Monarch. This is Monarch. Pretty sure this is Monarch. Yeah. Did I get more Passing Mirages? Those are in Everfest, not in here. They'll probably be in this set. That's Dynasty. It's important to note that having the amount of different like understandings of like where these cards came from is like incredibly helpful for getting these things sorted. So that way I don't have to like look at everything. Smash with Big Tree, this was Monarch. Monarch, that is Monarch. That is this is Dynasty, yeah. Dynasty again, Dynasty again. Dynasty again. Cool. Dynasty. Okay. This is Crew. This looks like more Crew First Ed stuff. It's kind of cool. That's Arc. Crew First Ed, Arc. This is Arc. This is Arc. Back Alley Break lines are going for a crazy amount right now for some reason. Is more Fate for Scenes? No. It's like, what? More of them? Yeah. Wait. These are Arc generics. Got another thing with some sleeves in here. Let's see what that's all about. Minnowism is Monarch. So is that. Reload is Monarch. Pound for Pound is Monarch. So I realize now we have Blow for Blow, Scar for Scar, Blow for Blow, and Pound for Pound. Or no, it's Scar for Scar, Life for a Life, Blow for a Blow, Pound for a Pound. Or this is different. Pound for Pound. This is a different card. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Surging Militia. Okay. So this is all Monarch. Potion of Deja Vu. Okay, is this more... This is more the Kano deck, I think. Okay. Nothing really of note here. Yeah, no. No, it is not. This is Everfest. This is WTR. Oh, there's 4 energy potions in here. Interesting. Monarch or Arcane Rising. Shit, it's WTR. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, and then Uprising. Oh, sweet. Even bigger than that. I need those because I ran out. So I'm happy I can complete my playset. All Everfest generics. Not this. Monarch generic. All right. Welcome back, Topple. Welcome back. Yinty Yanti. Notable Powerhouse. Yeah, definitely greed. Definitely a greed play for sure. I don't know that that's correct in any universe. Also Arc. This is also Arc. Oh, do we have new sigils? Do we have sigils? That would be so sick. Just yellows and blues. Snatches. The reds are gone. Where are the reds? Where are the reds? Fuck. Moonwood shenanigans in modern day? Probably not. Probably freaking not. And Oasis Sigil. These are Uprising Scars, yeah. Planning. Flex, Indals, Diffs, Amulet of Assertiveness is Everfest. I can find some cold foil amulets in here. That would be kind of cool. I'd like to see cold foil amulets. Potions. Oh god, I actually have potions now. Talismans. Whoops. These are from WTR. The reds again, notably missing. Why are the reds missing? I don't like that the reds are missing. That is not good. Again, the reds are missing. Why would I take in any of this if I can't play the reds? The reds in the rare decks? Yeah, probably. We'll see. I mean, hey, sync belows, right? Yellow and blue syncs. Probably, I mean, it's probably got to be in here somewhere, right? Like Wounded Bowls, Wounded Blows, Potion of Strength, Time Snaps, Armor of Earthel. All right, Monarch. This is Monarch. Monarch. They were worth running in Misspell. Yeah, I mean they were worth running for sure. Right, let me see here. This got this. These are Monarch. Just more Monarch goodies. Oh, sweet. Some Springboard Somersaults. Take those. We'll take those. These are crew. Yeah, everything here is crew. Promise of Plenty. Some more of these sleeved things. What is this? Uprising. Whispers is Arc. More of this. Interesting. Okay. So, some stuff there. Now, notably, this next section is like all sleeve things. So I'm curious why it's all sleeve. This is a cold foil Seeker's leggings, so we'll take that to the side. Looks like some Blizzard bolts. Some Lexi things here. Okay. There's that. The Amulet of Echoes people will want for Acilio. Yeah, no, for sure. I think it'll be good for Acilio, if I were to guess. Okay, so these are all sleeved for some reason. Let's figure out why. We got Null Rune, Breaking Scales, Teklo, Romping Club, Rosetta Thorn, Plume in Rainbow Foil. Okay. Dreamweavers. Let's see. That is a cold foil Threadbare Tunic. So I'll go over there. It's a cold foil Blade Cuff. Rainbow Foil, Rainbow Foil. Rainbow Foil. Rainbow Foil Ragamuffins hats. Rainbow Foil Ironhide. Weave. Oh. Well, that's just an Emperor. That's just a whole legendary right there. That's kind of cool. Okay. See, what do we got behind it? Just Phi. Okay, so this is at least technically not bulk. More heroes, I see. So this is the rest of the heroes from that. Kasai. Oh wow. Like, I mean, legitimately an entire collection of the heroes from the set. Interesting. That's looks like more heroes. Viserai. Yoji. That's cool. Was that a cold foil Great Axe? It is. It is a cold foil Great Axe. Let's go. Been want one of these. Happy we got that. Cold foil Frontline leggings. Cold foil. It's all cold foil Frontline anything. I don't think this is cold foil. It is not. The helm cold foil. I gotta confirm. It It is. It is cold foil. It's not though. Oh, there are radiants in here too. This is my favorite set of like commoner equipment. This stuff looks so good, and it's in cold foil. Let's go. Big. Okay, not all of it though, but most of it. Grasp of Darkness, Cloak of Darkness. Yeah, that's not bad. Beaming Blade. So this is just like a collection of stuff. Luminaris, Angel's Celestial Fury. Okay. Not terrible. This is backwards. Why are you backwards? Crown, coat, vest, some silver tokens, a lot of silver tokens, a gold token. Is that rainbow foil silver, rainbow foil ponder, then some crew stuff. So cool. Okay. Definitely not like crazy out of there, but I mean, it's a lot of cold foils we're getting. I think the Emperor is probably the coolest thing out of that. Well, no, I lied. I think the Great Axe is probably my favorite thing out of all that there. So we've got that. All right. And of course, I do have the stuff for this. I'm going to go ahead and just get the next bit of card. Okay. Yeah, the goal would be to get some pretty cool Majestics out of the whole thing. But we'll see. They did notably say that it was some like $1 or so Majestics, so we'll see if it actually ends up being anything worthwhile here. More sleeve stuff. Found more sleeved things. Royal Draconic Warrior was, yeah. The fact they added so much onto that was a lot, but it was kind of funny. I mean, it was funny they released the Emperor in the same set they killed him. There's some red Razor Reflex. You can. It's funny. That's it's actually something one of our locals did. Is he played he's playing Emperor. He has an Emperor Blitz deck, and because Waning Moon. Or not Waning Moon. Stormstriders got banned. He's now on Fang, the Fang weapons, which I think is really funny. Everfest. Is this all going to be Everfest? Sure looks like it. That's Monarch. Uprising. All this is Uprising. Some more Uprising foils. Love to see that for me. I mean, a blue T-bone and rainbow foil is not terrible. That's actually pretty cool. Time Skippers, Convulsion from the Bellows of Hell. Monarch. Is that a rainbow foil parable? No. Couldn't be so lucky. These are a lot of foils. There are a lot of foils. All right, more. We're back into our play sets of stuff. Outsiders, assassin things. What is that? Okay. More outsiders, assassin stuff. Okay. Outsiders. And I think that's it for this pile. Yeah. More Spy, Death Touch, more I Wish Block. I think we all wish block 3. Would have certainly, would have certainly done much better in the format if it blocked 3. These are Aria things. Yeah, that would be worth it all day. Beast Hulk and Everfest. Best things. Is Steadfast ever? It is. Up is also Aria, not Everfest. This is Aria. This is Crew. Also Crew. First week is Crew also. I'm gonna assume everything in this hand is Crew. That would be really nice. Just like, I'm telling you, if it blocked 3, I mean, honestly, even with it blocking 2, just the fact that it's a 1 for 6 is pretty good. Hopper, like, pretty good. It just has to be played from Arsenal, which is, you know, of course, the worst part about it. Like, I'm always fine if a card blocks less if it means that they attack for more. Like, way more over rate, you know what I mean? Withstand, Reinforce, Steal, Shield a Wall. This is definitely WTR. Yeah, 2-card 10 is good. That's the word on the street. 2-card 10 is, in fact, good. Shadow cards. Bunch more shadow cards. Right. Let's see. More outsider stuff, it looks like. Yep. That is not outsiders. That is this, and then this. Some Monarch stuff. Some Crew stuff. Savage Feast is WTR. Breaking up batteries, WTR. Rushing beatdowns, I'll take more of those. Those are about to go out of stock. Worth playing since it turns a blue into a 3. I think you're... It's so funny. Every single time you talk a little bit more about, like, Assassin, I'm just like, all right, everything you're saying screams that you play Marionette and not any other Assassin. Some Wrecker Romps. We'll take those. Is it all upside down? It is. Yeah. I think Marionette's fine. It's just not, I don't know. I think maybe I just like haven't gotten comfortable with the style of it yet, so just hasn't like grown on me as far as that goes. The reactions aren't that good. The reactions are the same. The reactions are the same in Marionette as they are in any other hero. What do you mean? This is all outsiders. Yeah? It's all outsiders. This just looks like packs. Just opened packs. Outsiders. Oh, dagger reactions. I see. I guess that is kind of poopy. Back to High Roller. Bad Beats, Bare Fangs, Wild Ride. Back to the Pulpings, which notably I will gladly take more of. Well, I mean, T-Toxin is gross, but only notably to, like, 2 cards. Graphene, Chelicera, and Kiss of Death, right? All right. More Arya. More Monarch. These all look to be just talents. Talented stuff. This is Uprising. Not Arya, notably. Name of the device is Arya, though. Yeah, right. I mean, entirely right. You don't want to be marked. So taking graphene, it's just, well, I mean, it's when you're closing out the game is kind of the big thing there. When you're closing out the game and you're like, oh, wait a minute. Hit him for 4? Greta thing? Okay, more of these Outsiders packs. More Monarch here. Yup. Oh, for sure. I mean, it's just not the same. It's not the same deck. You know. Like it plays a lot more like a warrior than it does anything else, and I feel like that's just not what was the intent. Like maybe it was the intent, but if it was, the intent kind of sucks. So Ooh, there you go. Some rainbow foil lava bursts will do you some good there. Right, exactly. Fang is better. So a lot of Aria in this pile. We're coming up to some more sleeved cards here. There is Dust Till Dawn. Son of a bitch. Oh, okay. I mean, at least it's all rainbow foil Dust Till Dawn. I'll take that. Dust Till Dawn. Oh, of course there's Dust Till Dawn. There's literally... We had the freaking Radiant Touch right here. This should have told me there was Dust Till Dawn. Stupid idiot. A lot of foils in here, though. A lot of Dust Till Dawn foils. A lot of really curled Dust Till Dawn foils. Loveburst Rainbow is a $2 common? Woo-wee, okay. We'll take those. There's heavy hitters in here, too. Huh. There's heavy hitters in here. Okay, that's more of this. More of this. That's Aria also. Whoa. Flip this around. Cold Foil Evo just chilling. Okay. Cold Foil Evo Rapid Fire. It's just cold foils outside of sleeves. What the fuck? These are M's. That's an M. These are M's. Contest the Minefield. Hyper Scrapper. Terminator Tank. Yo, I can play Teclobus. That's crazy. Yes, they're worth a sleeve. Anything cold foils are worth a sleeve. And then Bright Lights. So this is more stuff here. This is going to be interesting then. These look to be more Dust Till Dawn rainbow foils. A lot of rainbow foils in this. Here. Disrespecting the M? How am I disrespecting the M's? We have a Bravo. What in the... Trying to see if any of these are rainbow foil. Yo, what? These are rainbow foil null rune boots. I'll take that. Cold foil steel braid buckler. I'll take that. These are more of those weapons. Ah, not a cold foil halo. Could you imagine? What? They're right here. They're off to the side. Sorry, I realized I was taking these out like a different thing, but like they're over here in my pile of don't put this back in the bulk. Talshar, pretty cool. Love to see that. Yeah, nope, they're not over in the Aria bulk. Trust me, they're not there. Okay, looks like somebody was doing some chain shenanigans or some Vincent shenanigans. All these cards don't need sleeves. So fun. I'm just gonna like leave those separate, I think. All right, what's the rest of this here? Putrids. This is just like a deck, but it's so funny because it's just like, I think they're double sleeved too. Like that's the other thing. These are double sleeved. So this is a deck that was played. This has definitely been set for sure. They were Vincent Gamer. That was meant to be. Reduces. Let's go. Pummel. Blue pummels. Red pummels. There they are. They're in their decks. Ooh. The EA Herald of Rebirth Blue. We'll take those. These are all EA Heralds. Ooh, wait a minute. That's cool. I wonder how many of those we have. Those are probably going to be worth a little bit. Everything else in this thing was not worth anything, but these, notably, might be worth something. They're the blue one. But I think there's more over here. Is that... No, that's just a regular haze bending. It looks like a cold foil. That's Everfest. This is Prism stuff too. EA. Herald. Passing Mirage. You can go in here. Herald of Triumph. EA. They're not rainbow foil, but they get the job done. It looks like they bought like a bunch of Dusk Till Dawn, and there's a red sink below. It's already up. We're already up. We're already up. So why Prism clearly based? So why Prism clearly biased for Prism? I'm unsure. Okay, so more of these. Not bad. The sink belows. The rest of them. This is not an EA, so you can go with the rest of them over there. Oasis, not an EA. That's an EA. Yeah, with the sinks, we got them. This Parables. Oh, they also were these. This is like me. There's Illusionist built. There's Runeblade built. All right. Well, what do we got for these here then? So a Remembrance. Oh, that's crazy. That's cool. I'll take a Remembrance all day. Scour the Periphery, Bolton Shots. I really need to take these things out of sleeves. They shouldn't be in sleeves. They don't need to be in sleeves. Oh! 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 Hello? Let's go! That's huge! Huge for us. Huge for us. Okay. 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 This looks like heavy hitters. This is all heavy hitters. Kasai, more heavy hitters. That's all this was. Yeah, never enough Glenn. Nuh-uh. No sirree, Bob. Okay. More heavy hitters. Nasty surprise. Hold on. Did you? Hold on. Stop. 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 Nasty surprise. Shift the tide of battle. Coercive tendency. 3 M's. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Now I have another coercive tendency that I can sell. Evo Magneto, notably. Oh, sorry. Boast is a freaking M. I'm not even like Boast. Seduce Secrets and Rainbow Foil. Show No Mercy. These are just M's. These are just heavy hitters M's. Okay. What else we got in here? What else do we have, notably? Nothing crazy there. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they're definitely not they're not used often, but when they're used, there's some more sleeve stuff in here. Back of this. This is Dusk Till Dawn. More DTD. More of the Heralds? Is that what it looks like? That sure is what it looks like. More Herald. Not you. None of you non-foil sillies. Protection, not the extended art. Yes! Let's go. What? It's gotta be fake. 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 It doesn't look fake. It doesn't. Hold on. Oh, it's gotta be fake, right? I'm gonna throw up. Does that look fake? This looks like a real card, right? I'm gonna have to get this like checked out. Right? The foiling looks good. Oh my god. Oh. This better be. Okay, legitimately the funniest thing is I'm sitting here and I'm like, it better be fake, right? Because if I get caught playing this, I'm gonna lose my mind. But also notably, what the fuck? This better be fake. I'm gonna have to actually come back to y'all on this one because I'm not gonna lie, nothing about this looks fake to me. Hold on, I have to shine a light on this thing. Because notably, the thing with this is that we have to check to make sure that it's got the right symbol. It does. Okay, y'all aren't going to be able to see this shit. So it's an unlimited, right? Because obviously if it would be cold foil if it was first ed. And it's got the diamond. This might be real. This might be real. I legitimately wish I was like some kind of prank. Like it was like, got you, dummy. Holding your hands 2 months of minimum wage in Brazil. Oh my god. Also, I have to ask: do you pronounce your name Tulio? Is it Tulio? Tulio? Twilo? I don't know that this is real. It is Tulio. Okay. Tulio? Unless if there's not an odd pronunciation, it's the way it's said is the way that it almost looks, at least in English. I mean, okay, so I want to be incredibly clear on this before we get crazy with it. The individual who gave me this bowl quite literally said, and I quote, "There might be some goodies in here. I don't really know. I don't care. You don't have to pay me for anything you find in here if it's good." And I wish that was like a haha joke thing, but like, okay, well, I'll try my darndest. I always like knowing how to pronounce people's names because I want to make sure I'm not like offending some. I'm gonna throw up. Wait, what if we find an I in here? There's no way. Okay, so like now we're just gonna forget about the rest of whatever the fuck just happened there. Judgments. Okay, 3 judgments, 3 of these. Okay, so these are all EAs. I don't know. What the hell am I supposed to do with the rest of this? I know, right? I needed more blues. What the fuck? Okay. So these I'm gonna take out because they're EA Heralds. Is it? Am I getting pranked? Yeah, he literally did. That's what he said. He was like, yeah, there's probably some like cold foils or some like majestics or stuff in there. Like, it's probably not the end of the world. There's probably some other stuff. He's like, I didn't really have the time to look through it, and frankly, I don't really care. So feel free. I was like, oh, okay, sure, yeah, it's probably like just commons because it normally is. Holy shit! Oh, it's got to be fake. I'm gonna get it checked out. For the record, all y'all. If he won the lottery, I wouldn't be selling all of my cards. That wouldn't make any sense. Unless you're like trying to downsize. There'd be no reason for me to sell all my shit. Best thing you do is check the back for clear printing. Right, I think it's like... Well, there's also notably a thing where like at the back of these cards, right here, the hell is it? It's right here somewhere, right here. Right up here, you're not gonna be able to see it on this camera, but there's a small little section in here that's engraved as LSS. And that's how you notate that it's legit. Good video. I don't even think he knows I make content. I don't even think he knows. Like, I want to make it clear I've never met this person before a day in my life. I've not met them before. Holy shit. We have to look through the rest of it now. Like, you can't just not look through the rest of it. Holy shit. I feel like I didn't freak out enough. I feel like I didn't freak out enough when that happened. I feel like I need to clip that and put that in a short or something. There's also have more sleeve stuff over here. That's a magic card. Those are magic cards? Hold on. Hold on. That says magic on it. Oh, that's not that thing. Woo! Yeah, could you imagine? My gosh. Yeah, I'll definitely be making a follow-up video. Yeah, heart would be crazy. The Alpha Black Blood. No, if that's the this is not gonna be like a thing. I just. What the fuck? What the hell? This is a Lexi deck? All right, let's just pretend like let's just continue, I guess. I mean, if there's that in here. Jonathan, did you see it? Did you see it? You missed it. Dog, I got this bulk for free from an individual. For free. $3.99 I got it. And they were like, yeah, whatever happens to be in here, no worries. Like, feel free to just kind of like take it and, you know, add to your collection if need be. I think this is a real copy. I don't. Yeah, okay. I'll take a good photo of the back. I'll upload it to our Discord, and y'all can let me know. I need to get in good lighting. Shit, it's bulk. Yeah, I'd probably send it your way actually. Now that. Oh, because you. Oh, that's right. Was it you? It had to. I think it was. Oh, lightning presses. Thank God I get these things again. Jesus Christ. I think you were telling me that you got a fake. Yeah, the shard. Yeah. That does track. I remember that. So this is just a Azalea Lexi deck? Azalea deck? Arc. This is Everfest. Crew. A Boulder Trap. Fun. These are outsiders. Yeah. Outsiders. Some laces. Yeah, the answer to the question is, in fact, yes. It's a very resounding yes. We can, in fact, find the treasure in bulk. Oh my God. And you know, it's funny, like, I don't want to keep my hopes up because I just think that there's no fucking way, right? I just genuinely think there's no there's a mini in here. That's a majestic. We take those. There's a Tumultai in here. That's a majestic. We take those too. Ooh, these are going to be big when Dromai comes back. I like that they're double sleeve too. That kind of helps me a lot. Okay, so this looks like what, an entire Dromai deck almost, from what I can tell. Oh, never mind. There's definitely not that. More cash-ins. Bolton Shot, this. Frailty Trap, or Pitfall Trap. That's Crew. Searing Shot is Arc. This is WTR. Lace, this. Death Touch, Lace, Bolton, Shots. Yeah. Here, I'll do it. Hold on. I'll try to send a good picture of it. Gotta find it in all my bulk. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go take a picture and then upload it to the cord. All right, I'm uploading it right now. I'm gonna post it in chat. Let me know if that is legit or not. If you want the Discord, I can add you to it, but you don't have it, no worries. Reply to me here, though. I guess you could reply to me there. That's also fine, but I just don't have bandwidth to do two at once. Oops. You could zoom in a bit more? Fuck. I can't. Is there a place you want me to zoom in specifically? I could maybe take it right here. I definitely think it might actually be a fake. So it looks a little kind of glossy on the back. Focus. Is that a bit better? It like looks a little, it's hard to tell on the camera. Do you see how there's like kind of a border-ish thing? Is that normal for cards? I know we don't see that on normal printings. No, I do not have the sleeve on. Sleeve is not on this currently. Sleeve is off. Like you see, comparatively. Because like the awful part about all this is like confirming if like the printing was just shit on these things, you know what I mean? So like I definitely have a feeling that he was not the individual to like not know how this works. Like he played the game, so check here. Let's see. Crisp TM is also the main thing. Oh, you need me like zoom. I don't know how I don't know if I can take like a picture like that. Hold on. Let me try, I guess. Can't promise it's gonna be good, but oh my god, autofocus, please. Fuck. Yeah, Josiah, maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna zoom in a bit. Okay, hold on. Curious, maybe it's just... okay. Hopefully that's good. That does not come out good at all in pictures. Also, that's the other thing. Let me take the time to check here. I'm going to go over the things here real quick. Where the hell is your stuff? It is, yes. Yeah, we're checking to see if this card's the fake. I think also notably there is not... trying to picture it out from here, but it should be on the cloud right down here. Like I see something, but it's not... I genuinely cannot take a good picture of this thing. Like, it's not... See, maybe this will be fine. Okay, here, I'll upload this one. Does that kind of give you an example? Hi, Saren. We're currently debilitating whether or not a certain card is a fake. If it is a fake, I'll probably keep it as a proxy, but... I don't have a loop, no. I might bring it to some place to check it out. I genuinely, like, I think if there's anything that makes it look sus, it's the fact that if you take a look at a Flesh and Blood card, right? Usually you get like this kind of like reflection on the light. But when you take a look at this one, it has got this like weird border fucking thing happening, which makes me believe that it's like printed in a weird way, because it doesn't come up on these. Like, that looks fake. Exactly, right? It would be a card that is fake. Now, notably, I want everybody tuning in to know I did not purchase this card, and it is me finding out it is a fake right now. I had purchased, or I did not purchase anything. This is all bulk that was given to me by somebody who was leaving the game, and yeah. So, like, that just seems sus, right? It doesn't seem like the inking is as good. It seems like way too reflective of a back. You know what I mean? Like the foiling's pretty good for what it's worth, so... But I guess that's the other thing too, is like, how does it feel? Notably. It also feels tacky. This is a fake for sure. This is a fake for sure. We don't need to keep that going. This is for sure a fake. There's no way this is. We could do the bend test, right? See whether or not well, but like if it is real, I'm gonna be so upset. But theoretically, it should bend like this and then be brought back. But it does not. It's still got the bend in it. We should be able to do the same thing for a Flesh and Blood card. Yeah, local streamer bends $300 card. So like, that's back. It's also notably, there's no creasing. I'd have to, okay, so notably, I want to get better lighting and I'll get better pictures on this, but right now, it's a fake. If it's not a fake, sweet. If it is a fake, I paid nothing for any of this, so I'm not worried. Yeah. I mean, notably, it does not feel the way that it should, but I've also never held a Heart of Findall in my hand fucking ever, so I don't know. But we'll see. Yeah, I think it's fine. Worst case scenario, like I said, worst case scenario, it's a fake. Best case scenario, it's real, and I get to play it. But it's definitely, there's just no way. Like, okay, so here's the deal also, is just like the fact that this person also had an entire playset of like Marvel Angels that they had. That's here we go, some more promos here. They had a bunch of cold foil Angels that they had, and they were asking for 80 to 85% TCG low, which means that they know what the hell they're talking about whenever it comes to talking about cards. So I don't foresee them being like, oh, my Heart of Freaking Findall. Collection was this? It was a person named Kyle. They had recently, I guess, just sold out to level 7. I see what you mean. A little bit more circly in the things. A white dot, not a diamond. Interesting. He just got... What the hell? You just fell asleep for 5 hours? Okay, hold on. First and foremost. M's. Yeah, what? Okay, cool. Channel the Bleak Expanse, notably. Pretty cool. There's been... Notably, I gotta say, there's been some pretty good cards out of this bulk box. So even if it's a fake... I still made money. There's still red think belows in this set, or in this stuff. So I'll take that. But very interesting. I'm very thankful that I'm not like, you know, so insane to be like, oh my god, no Heart of Findall, I gotta put it in all my decks. I definitely want to get it like checked out first before I do anything else. So. But I'm not gonna lie, just comparing the reflection off the back of them, I'm like 95% sure it's a fake. But it's fine, because it's a really good looking fake, notably, and it allows me to proxy, and now I don't have to buy a proxy, which is fucking sick. Oh, hello, Sonata Phantasmia, and Fabricate, and Cold Foil Evo Smoothbore, and Tectonic Rift, and Grinding Gears, and all of these Bright Lights Majestics, sure. Card doesn't block you. Yeah. You don't need that. Card doesn't block. It's fine. Cool. Very interesting. Okay. Yeah, I think it's... Yeah, I mean, proxy for playtesting is certainly neat. I don't expect people to have that in here, and I think notably, putting it with your bulk makes sense because it's a fake. Like, you only ever really need one copy of them. It's not like he sold like 20 copies to, you know, to level 7. So there's magic cards up here. We don't like these. I don't know, any of y'all want Kamigawa stuff? Memory of Sushiro? An art card? Dargo the Shipwrecker? My boy Dargo? What is any of this? Yeah, slightly seems to drill my LLs. Any rares or mythics? Probably not. It'd probably be fake too anyway, so. We out here wrecking ships. We wrecking ships. It's shipwrecking time. All right, well, back to your regularly scheduled Alex Sorts bulk. Again, we have a pretty solid pile of things that definitely are worth more than $1, which I'm totally down for, so hoping to continue to do that. Yeah, Gust Wave, hell yeah. We've also gotten a lot of these rare non-foil EA. Like these EA Heralds, it's pretty good. And there's a lot of EA Heralds. It looks like all of them. Okay. Good. Well, Prism's getting a small upgrade. That'll be fun. All these EA Heralds that are non-foil. Screams printed for how it's blotted. Yeah, and you definitely. I think like again after like feeling it and taking like a deeper look, it definitely is a fake card for sure. But again, that's fine. I'm not worried. My hopes are not dashed. We still have a lot of cards in here to go through. Oh, okay. Some M's. We got a Spike Pit Trap. Emergibore. Oh, these are promos. Oh, these are the promos. Sick, actually. That to the side. Golden Shot here. More Dust Till Dawn. Yeah. More Dust Till Dawn. But that was a fun thing that we all had together, right? Coming together and determining whether or not a $300 card was fake or not. I mean, hey, you know, only here are you able to have that kind of wonderful entertainment. I'm just happy. I'm happy I'm smarter than other people who might be playing the game. Holy shit, what did I do with all these cards? Why are they over here like this? Falcon Wing, you're this. Full Shot, you can stay. You're Arc. You're this. You're this, and this, and this. This, and this. You're Crew. You're Outsiders. You're literally Fate for Scenes. Oh, you know what? I think I put this down and I didn't. I put it down and I did not realize that I did not put anything back. That makes sense. That makes sense. Saren, are you coming to Petries tomorrow? Play your oh so favorite format, Living Legend. Because you want to hang out with your friend Alex. That's why. Why else would you be going? Yeah, it's like, but Zen is legal. You can play Zen. He's back. Okay, these are Dynasty. It is miserable. Notably, I went ahead and I was like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna play. I was like, oh, I'll play Dromai because like I really like Dromai and I want to like play the hero I really miss playing. And then I was like, wait a minute, but Dromai doesn't like auto kill everybody within her path. You know who does? Freaking Viserai. So I'm playing Viserai. If I even go, I don't know. Part of me, I have to go, notably, because I do have cards to give to Aiden. What the hell is this? What the hell? This is a freaking ad? This is an ad. More magic cards. I don't want any of these. Everfest stuff. They're just Everfest packs. I really hope I find a proxied eye in here too. That would be helpful to my testing. Well, yeah. I mean, you gotta play. You can play that. You can play Annihilate the Armed, right? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I need to go because I do have cards for some people, but I also like don't know that I want to get in there, you know. The Nacho Grande. All right, this is Dusk Till Dawn. This is Dynasty. These curl so bad. More Dusk Till Dawn curled foils. Never gets old, huh? A lot of foils. Oh, absolutely. Gets over D-reacts, banishes a card on hit. It is good. I am going to the Wyoming PQ, Saren. I am. I'm bringing, notably, not only am I going to Wyoming, but I'm bringing your worst nightmare with you, or with me, Aurora. And also, yeah, you're gonna get Huntsman for sure. No, I'm bringing Aurora the person. Yeah. She's gonna spike the event though with Marlin. It's like parking at hotel for Worlds is 40 a day. Ooh, my God. That's expensive. We just have an Airbnb, so we're not doing anything crazy with that. This is more heavy hitters. Oh, is it a place of power? Wyoming, of all places, is a place of power. All right. I mean, I'm down. You're gonna get Huntsman though. Be prepared to be Huntsman. It will happen. You cannot escape it. Coworker lives 40 minutes outside. Oh, nice. There you go. Well, that's helpful. It is bad. I did notably lose to a Pleiades on Talishar. They played like a weird hyper fatigue plan, but I think they just like pivoted really well, and it turned out to be like, oh cool, all right, yeah, sending 4 Moment Maker the entirety of the game is pretty good. So my last like 10 cards in my deck, or my last like 5 cards in my deck, could not win the game on instead of killing Pleiades. So Uber. There, wow. So you gotta go to rooms. Oh no, I mean, we both fatigued each other. We had no cards left in deck, but her weapon attacks for more because she played Moment Maker instead of Titan's Fist, which notably I guess still attacks for the same amount, but same amount when you don't have an aura. But what made her hyper fatigue? I think it just she ended up doing a lot in regards to playing like an aura and then sending some damage while like blocking out a lot of my on hits. I think the unfortunate part is my Hunter Hunteds did not hit anything good, and so because of that, it just kind of like felt bad. Yeah, so they just played in the Huntsman well, right? They kind of knew what they were looking to do in that match and played it. So but it was close. I mean, effectively it was like, I think it was like her 7 life to my 3 life at the end, and I just like I didn't have the recursion in my deck to do that. Yeah. Well, good. You should continue to not be scared of that hero. It's definitely not scary. I have evidence that Tanner quite literally thinks that the deck might be pretty goated into the current meta. That's very interesting. I think maybe not goated. That's not the word he used. He said it's a good meta call or a good meta pick. And I was like, okay, sure. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. If I top 8 with a Huntsman, I don't even need anything else. I'll take the swing big and just like let somebody else win. Trying to make sure I'm not missing any more. We haven't seen any more interesting Majestics yet. It's just heavy hitters bulk. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that truly that would be. I'd be like, listen, you went through this whole round with me, hand in hand. You've got no cards left in deck. I swing my weapons. I swing high damage attacks at you. But I'm going to give you the win. Because it's a red Razor Reflex. Interesting. Take aim. Nimblism. Red. Hungering Demagon. Why are these cards upside down? Why are these cards not in sleeves? Some red pommels, some blue pommels. Take those. Ah, shit, my right team. Darren, I don't know that there's a world in which we pair into each other round 1. I don't think there's a world in which that happens. You got too much elo. I think it'll pair me into you. With all this dust till dawn. I don't want this. I don't want this. Ah. No, I don't think it does. I'm just fucking with you. I mean, if we get paired into each other, that's pretty cool. You at least get a round 1 win, probably. Unless I just, like, absolutely high roll the shit out of you. In which, you know, at that point, I have to win the fucking event, because... Yeah, exactly. Spike you, ruin the tournament, and then notably never fucking hear the end of it. Is what that sounds like. I keep seeing the WTR stuff in like the old way that they did the set naming stuff. Like 5 months over. 5 months over. We could kill him. What you looking for? Well, we found quite a few things. You missed it actually, Nathan. We had a little kerfuffle in which there was a proxied Heart of Findall in this bulk. And I like freaked out for like half a second, and then I was like, there's no way it's real. I genuinely was like, I'm not getting my hopes up. There's no way it's real. It's fake. For sure. We did a little confirmation on that. At least I'm pretty confident it's fake. But that's just me. Well, it's also everybody else, because it's definitely fake. Okay. More stuff in sleeves here. What the fuck is this? TCG. Oh. Winter's Whale. Hold on. Is that gas? All right. Who wants code cards? That's another card here. All right, ready for code cards? All right, real quick. Uh-huh. 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 There you go. These are definitely not used. For sure. Absolutely not. Not used at all. You would never use these. Okay, cool. Now that you know how to get all these cool Pokemon packs for your Pokemon game, for your cool Pokemon thing, these are garbage. Yeah, it's a fake. You spike me around one and then can see top 8. You truly yeah, no. If I'm like, yo, I'll take the swing big pass. Sorry. Now, if I make a you got to think of the content, Saren. If I make top 8 as Arachne Huntsman, huge. If I make top 4 as Arachne Huntsman, huge. Okay. Oh, well, that's kind of nice. Rainbow foil give and take. Okay, we have a cold foil Annals of Sutcliffe. We have a Winter's Whale. Oakenolds. Wait a minute. Isn't this an Oldham deck? Oh, these are more M's. Yo, Fog Down, 2 Oakenold, one of them Rainbow Foil? 2 of them, they're both Rainbow Foil. I need to chase again. Yo, dude, Oakenold, crazy work. And the Rainbow Foil Fog Downs too. That's actually kind of cool. They're just Uprising M, so it's not like it's like the most insane thing, but this is also a Cold Foil Driftwood Quiver. This is the... Why does it feel like there's more than one card in here? There's not. Oh, sweet. A Skullhorn. Oh, Jesus. I actually need this card. That's so funny. I'm so happy I got that. Grimoire. A Metacarpus Nodes. Perch Grapplers. Cold Foil Wave. Gambler's Gloves. Okay. I'll take these. That's not bad. Wait a minute. Why does this card have the same backing as the other one did? But this card is just a fucking Techmagnetic Force Field. It looks exactly the same as the heart. Like, that's how this is supposed to look like this. This is definitely not like this. Why would they fit? This is a common. Who would proxy that? You know what? Actually, we can just test it, right? We can test it right now. It's a black interior, right? Right? It's a black interior for the core, or is it blue? I know it's blue for Magic. Black. Okay. Well, that looks black to me. That looks black to me. Does that look black to you? That looks black to me. You know what that means? We just have to rip the heart. I wonder if it's like the way it was stored or something. It's like, this is sus, right? Like, I think truly it's the... Where the hell is it? Do you see how, like, it feels like the edges are, like, up? They're, like, curled up at the end here. I did. I have the info. I just can't, like, physically do testing on it right now. So I'm not gonna it's still here. I still have it. I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to wait until it's tomorrow and the sun's out. And that whole thing. Where's the heart? Here, I'll find it for you. Notably, this is also like a stack of goodies that we've gotten so far in this, which is pretty good. I'm almost certain it's a fake. Like, almost incredibly certain that it is a fake. Yeah, I'm not gonna touch it. I'll pull it out. So the reason I say that it doesn't look good is because like this is how it's reflecting, and again, it's got that like weird, like almost raised bottom border. Like it doesn't look real. Because if I take another Flesh and Blood card that looks exactly the same, put it right over that one, it doesn't get the same effect. But we remove this here. You see how, do you see the difference? Right? Like you see the difference in that? Like this is for sure a fake card. Right, like, oh, this is a lot. The other one didn't have the glow. This one. Yeah, it did. Look at that. Oh, yeah, no, you see. Yeah. Try to ask the heart if it's real. No, notably, I have not. Terra Corner? On top of what if it's real? What if it's real? All right. Y'all can go on the Discord if you want to see more pictures of this thing. I'll worry about it later. I have a lot of bulk I have to go through. And notably, if we keep finding good things in the bulk and not fake things, I'll be very happy. Not what I want. This is what I want. Dynasty. All right. I did buy bulk off somebody, yes. Or I didn't buy it off somebody. They literally gave it to me. So it's not like I did not pay money for that Heart of Find All, notably. I didn't pay anything for any of these cards that we've looked through. We've gotten a stack this big of promos and Majestics and Sink Belows and Fate for Scenes and all for free. Yeah, so not terrible, I gotta say. Not terrible. Cuts. Rainbow Foil Spider's Bite. That's kind of cool. Forgot that happened. Dynasty was such a mess. They should not have printed more like a non-foil, a rainbow foil, and a cold foil in the same like set that wasn't that much different than each other. Okay. Yeah, no, Dynasty was fun for sure. It's a fun set to open. Okay, this is more bright lights. Probably all bright lights. till right now, because anytime I've seen cards that have been flipped over, they're like good cards. Does Superstar not have a rainbow foil? What is there, just a non-foil and a cold foil? See, like, these cards feel fucking weird. These cards also notably are, again, doing the thing. Like, they feel weird? I don't know how to explain this. I think it's just Bright Lights. I think Bright Lights is just fucking weird. I don't know what the M's look like in the set. I forget. That's a rare. Well, it looks good on these ones. There'd be no reason there to be an entire bright light set. Only non-foil? Oh, well. That's just because it's in the skirmish season where you can get the cold foil superstar promo. This is a lot of bright lights. Okay, bright lights. Then we have a whole other 5,000 count box to go through, notably. So we've got more coming. So I don't know. I have to like go to bed if I'm going to actually go to the event tomorrow. So. Okay, let's see. Still nothing. Whoop, nope, that's a common. Let's see. Notably, nothing really. These cards also just like bend weird. They've got weird bending. Dog, why you gotta bend so fucking weird? Why are you built like that? Judging PQ tomorrow. Ooh, nice. There you go. Is it CC or LL? CC, nice. Proxy had to either have been actively printed. That's straight there. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it, okay? I'm gonna take it to a store. I'm gonna have them look. And then if they deem that it's fake, they can deem it's fake. Great lights. So it's Dynasty. Sliders. So we're done with this box. Now we're going to move on to the next one. Next one I have not looked through at all. What society starts? Know what this one. Okay. A lot of outsiders. Uprising. Ah. Hey, Saren. Big hearts. You have cards for me. Oh, you have cards for me. That's right. All right. Well, I guess I should. Yeah, I guess I should probably make sure I have room in my suitcase then. We'll do that. That'll be fine. With a press plate, not digitally. They got front almost identical, but the back is such a weird spot since it looks like they printed a ton of digital backs. Color isn't the hard to find out, and making that much of a good copy foiling wise is actually expensive. Huh. Well, I'll bring it to a judge. If the judge can tell me that it is real or fake, I'll determine the issue. I think it's a fake card for sure. Shouldn't glare that much off the pack. Should not do it. Unless there was like a level of printing that occurred during the time of printing WTR that was so specific to a certain way that whatever, you know, the fuck happened. This Ellie. Briar. Okay. Yeah. Oh, Soul Shackles. Remember that, everybody? About to see a lot of that tomorrow. Okay. I'm curious who's going to be on what tomorrow as far as the event. You know, printer errors. Hey, Saren. Remember this? Crazy. Crazy work. Everywhere I go, I see. Oh. This is going to be a lot of Monarch. A lot of Monarch is what this is going to be. I mean, And notably, this is what I signed up for. They did say they had stuff for far before Bright Lights, so this is notably what I've signed up for. Yeah, and what's the great evil? Oh, I see. Tipple had to be stopped. Tipple's gone, and Gravy is still getting top 8s. It's not Tipple. I mean, it is Tipple, but it's also like the entirety of the deck. It's just so good. Missing EA Herald in the mountain. I'll go back for it. Darren, what do you want? Like a billion shrooms when that was happening? 1 billion shrooms? 500 cigarettes. Not the tokens. Oh no, we're in a bad spot, gang. We can't have all these tokens. You DD to Socrates and Sun Tzu. Okay, more goodies from outsiders. I'm not seeing anything of note though. See, we're gonna see like a freaking I'm gonna see like a Marvel Codex of Frailty in here, and I'm gonna be like, ugh. Monkey face. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Neuron activated. Whatever the hell the kids are saying these days. Fucking goddamn Gen Alpha bullshit. Who the fuck invited these kids to the party? Yeah. Yeah, right. That's how I'll get you to ruin your event, Aaron. Oh, 6-7, and they do the thing, and dude, I hate it here. I hate it here. Remember when the world used to be funny? It used to be good humor, like frickin' what do you call it? I can't even remember. I'm so tilted. Gang got me so fucked up. I don't know what that means. I guess so funny enough, I actually learned what that meant. I guess there's a song that they say it in, and it's just like 6-7, and that's just like a part of the song, and so it became slang or something. Like the video. I would like more Majestics, please. I would like to find more fun things in this entire box, please. I felt old, and I aged at that very moment. Just yeah. Okay. This is all going to be more Uprising, I swear to God. It's fine, notably, that it's all Uprising. I don't care, but... Yeah, I know. We were on such a roll. We were getting so many good things, and it was just like, yeah, I guess this just kind of has bulk in it now, huh? We got to the part in the segment where we found all the good stuff, and then it was just bulk. Rage Comics. Rage Comics or something else. What was that? Happy Tree Friends. You remember that shit? What else? Shit. I don't know. I was big into like Sonic the Hedgehog back in the day. That was my whole thing. But it wasn't like humor. Just like I had interest, but I didn't really have like humor, I guess. I was not funny then. I'm not funny now. But I definitely was not funny then. At least I felt like I wasn't, but maybe I was just funny looking enough. Yeah, I mean, I never found Happy Tree Friends to be funny. Nothing about it was funny to me. I was like, oh, this is just kind of a lot, huh? Like, this didn't need to be this gross or fucked up for any reason at all. But here we are, I guess. Chain bound by shadow. Yeah, I mean, I could, right? I could very well just do that tomorrow. I could just be like, hey, y'all, real fucking crazy ask, but like, can you tell me if this is a fake card? I feel like there's so many people out there be like, yeah, of course it's fake. Like, they'd know it's real. I wouldn't. Like, yeah, of course it's fake. I'll take it off your hands for you since you don't want it. It's fake, so you're not gonna want to keep that. Joke's on you, buddy. I actually do. Outsiders. Urgent delivery is Dynasty. Whoa, excuse me, God. Fuck. That was a lot. Bum, 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 bum. Embodiment of Earth. I mean, I'm just thankful that at the end of the day, I didn't pay for any of this. Because if I had paid for this, it'd be different, right? If I had paid for this, it'd been like, oh, wait a minute. You're stupid and dumb and an idiot. You shouldn't have done all that. You shouldn't have done this. Happy I get more of these Winter's Bites and shit, because I needed more of those. Thump 2. Any good stuff? More Outsiders Bowl. Okay, the more I find things like looking for a scrap in here, better off I be. Sorry, does that say out? Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Y'all just watched me put that shit in there. You're like, ah, really, Alex? He's not gonna know when to put his cards away. Right. Yeah, it would just cost too much. You know, notably, I could always just ask the person I bought it from. They're like, hey, did you, or I keep saying bought. I did not buy any of this. I can ask the person I got the stuff from and be like, hey, do you happen to know if you happen to have gotten a proxy thing? Because that's my other issue. And so the truth behind it is that with it being a fake card, I genuinely am curious because he's sold like $2,000 to $3,000 worth of cards to our local game store. So I'm very curious if, for any reason, they took in fake cards. And that's really what I'd like to avoid telling them, is that they paid out this person for fake cards. Crouching Tiger's Dynasty. All right. Uprising immediately dashed by this, and then more Uprising. Okay. It's like the worst part of the shit in which it changes hands like this. Yeah. I've never met Coffee. I mean, I've also never been to Wyoming, so... Like, yeah, not me. Different person. That's funny. Holy shit. Okay, still got some more here. Oh, never mind. I don't know why that looked like it was in a different language entirely. Right, like, I don't know how you could mess the both of you up, frankly. Both definitely do not look like the same person at all. Okay, more of the same. Bring back Ursa, right? Bring him back. Bring her back. Yeah, she exactly. She's not as tall. Okay. If my is rune bladed and I'm gonna lose it. No, it will, notably, because it's not gonna have freaking brute. Okay. Aren't here with the sleeve, I have to know. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, I guess. We kind of let a lot of stuff go here with the United States. It's shit. I do not like when it does this. I like when I have to like flip between sets after like 2 cards. For it all just to be the one set. It's definitely all just... You know what the worst part about looking through all of this is knowing that I'm going to have to sort each individual card. Yeah, it's great. They already have it. They already have digital money. why we're even there right now is crazy enough to me. That doesn't make any fucking sense. You're about to get the I'm over 30 and upset at everything rant. What you about to get? Be fucked. Okay. He Unleashed. This is also Dynasty. There we go. Tigers. Back to up. Like this person really enjoyed Uprising and Dynasty, but when I got in the game, so makes sense. Eating checkers. Yeah, of course, Saren. Of course. You on oh my god. Is she even relevant anymore? The redhead that was initially one of the best characters in the game? I know that doesn't mean anything. She was one of the first 2 heroes to be released. I don't know who any of those characters are. I haven't played WoW in a long time. Probably. It has been a hot minute for sure. You know what I'm talking about, right? Yinlin, yeah, the puppet girl, yeah. What a time. Bring me back. Bring me back to the Yinlin. The first time. Did they really? What the fuck? I thought he got a re-release. More Dynasty stuff. I'm really kind of not paying attention to if there's anything crazy in here, just because we're not doing a deeper sort, so it's very easy for me to miss some stuff. Right now I'm just kind of checking to see if stuff is of the same set. Really? Huh. That's a shame. That's a shame. A Yinlin banner would go so hard. That's bright lights. Phoenix Flame notably not nice. Yeah, I got a weapon too. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, actually, notably. Oh! Yo! I'm more happy to see that than a frickin' hard find all. There's nothing in here, right? Actually. No. I skipped some brews? I had to see these. Oh, there's a Mugenshi release. You're right, I did just forget. Okay. There's other stuff in the... I don't remember. Yeah, you did. I mean, I think this is my second one. So I'd like to at least have 3. I want to do the thing where I make them into an actual ornament. These are cool. Here. Got 23? I mean, sure, if y'all are just giving them out, I'm not gonna say no. I mean, it is not far. I notably would like to plan a trip to Utah at some point, just because it was so pretty, like, driving through Utah. I was like, my gosh, I gotta do more of this. It's more uprising. Oh shit. Whoever could have imagined? It's more uprising. Ah. Yeah. Hell yeah. It's time to go back to Slut Canyon. Population, the gang going to Nats. About to get all up in Slut Canyon. Stop taking pictures there in winter. Oh, probably still a pretty place. Good old Slut Canyon, the home of homes. Take more decimators, that's fine. Okay, some Dust Till Dawn. We still hate seeing all this, but it's probably going to be really important later on. Yeah, deathly oil is pretty much the only thing of substance in this set. Ooh, it's late for you. Well, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for hanging out as long as you had. I appreciate you. Thank you for checking out my commoner videos. I hope you really do enjoy them, and I hope to have many more come out, especially when Silver Age is coming around. We're going to get a lot more commoner and Silver Age content out for the gang, because it's going to be fun. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to go to hang out more than I want to go and play. Just because, it's LL, and I'm not familiar with my deck at all. So, I'd be spending, what, $40? The only reason I'd want to enter is because I get a gem pack. That's it. A gem pack is genuinely the one thing in which I'm like, ooh, that actually sounds kind of nice. Right. Okay, more of this. Well, notably, we're probably going to give it only about 10 more minutes and then call it, because I don't plan to be up super late. I have to get up and then I have to search for bulk for some of the people that I'm meeting up with tomorrow. So we'll see whether or not we actually end up going into the event or not, but we'll see. We'll see. More bright lights. Okay. Innovation, give it to you. You still have to buy my moment maker off of me. It's just sitting there. What's this? Monarch Crucible? Oh, these are in a weird order. This. Ooh. Rainbow Foil Snatch. Take those. Yeah, not bad. Spike with frailties, we'll take those. Any of the spikes, honestly, not terrible. Okay. Alexis, hi! Sorry, I was seeing your posts in Discord and I was streaming, so I didn't respond. Yeah, banter. That's it. The girlies are here. It's time to yap. It's time to yap. Alexis, what did you think of the Huntsman deck? Do you think it's cope? I'm trying to show you that fatigue is real. Another red sink below. Hey, we take those. That's just as much cope as Jarl. Yeah, probably. These are sleeved. Cards are sleeved. All right. What do we got? Sleeve cards. Not good anything here. There's that. These are literally just empty sleeves. Yeah. I mean, like, I think it's a doable deck. I don't think it's the answer to the meta, you know? I think that's really what I want people to know, is that it's not like, oh my god, this is the most insane thing I've ever experienced today in my life. It's like, no, this is literally a damage card. Rainbow foil silver goes pretty hard though, gotta say. This is Dynasty. This is HP1. Pummel, Radiant Touch. Is there anything else in this? No. It's crazy meta. I mean, I do pretty well into Verdance. Florian, notably, you have to be playing against a pretty... I think it's the thing. When it comes to Gravy and Florian, I think you have to be playing against a pretty good player in order for you to actually, like, lose against them. I don't think it's like an auto loss into those heroes. Some promos? I don't recall these being... Oh, look at that. We got another one here. Rainbow Foil Frostbite's pretty cool. Extended Art. It's rough. Inflame. Nimblism. So Rainbow Foil Nimblism. Yeah. EA Spike with Butter Rot's a pretty good one there, too. Well, right. Yeah. I mean, notably. Sometimes you can beat good players by just, like, I don't know, luck. Sometimes that do just happen. But again, if you're trying to, like, yeah, I'm pretty good into most of the field, probably gonna want to play Florian. Right. Yeah, because you could just name life. I don't know, there's a lot of weird things. Little weird nuances you can do. But again, it's not some detrimental thing. I think notably, what it's going to do is it's going to get me through Gem Roulette. And that's what I want it to do, because I swear to God, if I go to another PQ and I take another round 1 loss, because I get paired into my worst matchup that there's only one other person on, I'm gonna lose my mind. Right, a lot of these here. I know. I think she knows you're here, and she says hi without needing to say hi. Okay. Now we get to just yap a little bit. Turn off my quick. Here I am. I still can't believe this heart. I'm like looking at this heart to find out. I'm like, what the hell? No. That is shit. Alright. Actually. There we go. A little bit better. Archaeo is the best mid-range deck not named Florian, and therefore means he's ass. The crown, don't give him one. Did we figure out what the combo was with Telling or with Talk a Big Game? Was it just like you can make bully tactics just go crazy, right? Yeah, it was bully tactics. Yeah, that makes sense. So mad. I mean, notably, if it's real, it's just crazy. But Havoc resistance? No, not the Havoc resistance. Yeah. Currently, it is as of this very moment tomorrow. So, like, I mean, really, right? Like, what if we just played it? What if we just played it and nobody deck checked me because I made it to top 8, and then I lose every chance of an invite I ever get in my life? How does that sound? Does that sound good? Sound like we can get something done with this? Yeah, I think it's just a really good proxy. Thanks, James. Thanks. It's good bulk. This heart was, yeah, exactly. This is the card my super hyper fatigue huntsman list needs, is Hard to Find All. I will. I'll bring it. I'm gonna bring it with me just in case, and just be like, hey, who can tell me? Because this doesn't seem right. Wasn't even close here on Puffin. Oh yeah. I mean, I think it's just an auto win into mech for the most part, if I'm being honest. But good to know more people are out there on Huntsman. That was literally my conversation with Tanner. Quite literally, it's literally just like, stop doing this, you're gonna make more of them. Two changes new. There you go. I mean, that makes sense. I think it, I mean, Chain definitely dies to himself. And like, if the top of the deck doesn't line up, you just kind of die. So It's a pretty easy thing to do. Yeah. What did he say? What did he say? Literally, how dare you publish that, bro? You're gonna make more of them. This is a nightmare. You better not be in Wyoming, bro. I'm getting bullied. I think it'll be a fun thing to bring. Notably, again, like, I'm all for being competitive, but the people who know me know that I'm far more casual as a player than hyper competitive. But it is pretty interesting. Run only the back tails. Yeah, of course, right? Push me on a villain arc. I don't think, I genuinely am like, if I, like, in all seriousness, if I had 2 copies of Everbloom Life and they weren't $20 a piece right now, I'd probably just play Florian. Like, if I was truly like, this is what I want to do into the meta, I'd play Florian. But I've heard word that much of the scene up in this Wyoming area is Verdance and Syndra, of which I know my deck beats. So that's pretty good. I'd imagine the market is pretty fair out there, Alexis. I would imagine just the hard part is getting the cards, right? Saren, don't make me pivot to Huntsman or to freaking Florian last minute. I think it is definitely just one of those decks where, like, I feel like I could win my first 2 games, and then I'm gonna get humbled on my 3rd game, and then I'll win my next game, and then get humbled my last game, and bubble into top 8. Or not bubble into top 8, bubble out of top 8. Notably. Oh, I have a Marvel Florian, Saren. It's okay. I appreciate it, though. Notably, if it ends up being it, true. Your Marvel Florian does allow me to cheat, so that is accurate. I can do that. Yeah, because I definitely don't want to play Vincent into this meta. He dies to everything. Although notably does very well in the Syndra, but dies to everything else. What else? I don't know. I've already owned it. I pulled it out of a box. I already owned it. I'm sorry. I pulled it out of the box. I don't know what to tell you. This was literally like, I don't know, week 4 of Rosetta release. And notably, it's not so much that I can't afford Everbloom. I think if I sold this entire stack of cards right here, notably, that I got for free, because this is all the bulk that we got that is actually worth money, I could probably buy a couple Everblooms. Little man, you want to say hi? Is that what you want to do? You come say hi? Oh. You want to say hi, bub? You want to say hi? Go on. Go on, you had so much to say a second ago. You had so much to say a second ago. What's that all about? Talking all that good shit. know what he wants. He just wants some shouldies from his dad. There he goes. There he goes. You're gonna get that little putty up there, bud. You're stuck. You're stuck. There you go. You gotta get that little putty up there. There you go. Oh, goodness gracious. He's just a baby. I fail at testing hero after hero. Volda feels the best to you. I mean, I think at the end of the day, right, like, play something that you have fun playing. Because it's hard to be like a grind, like to grind the whole thing. I think if I get a win on a technicality, I'd be like, fun, right? Cool. But I don't ever go into any event being like, I've trained for the past 18 months on this hero and I know everything about every matchup into everything forever and I'm never gonna not be him. And I feel like I just like I'd have a worse time losing if I was so serious about it than if I just like said, yeah, okay, cool, I'm playing a bad hero into notably one of the best decks in the format. Like, it is what it is. You got something to say, bub? What do you got to say? What is it? What is it? You want to see up here? What are you doing? What are you doing, little boy? I will not, and that's a promise. Zarin, I hope, I genuinely do hope that I don't like blow you the hell out, you know? Like, I genuinely hope that it is a fun game that we both have, that one of us wins, and preferably me, because if I could get a W on Saren on Arachne fucking Huntsman, crazy work. Picking up a second hero. That's right. That's right. Weren't they looking into Assassin? Is that right? Colorful Ataya. That's pretty good. Holy shit. Now's your chance. Yeah, I mean, I'm notably on 2 Oasis and no compliance at all. I'm on 2 Oasis, AB 3 Spell Void 2 is my thing. And I think that's fine. But no, I think it is something that I genuinely think about too, because we are in a meta where yeah, I mean, you don't really know kind of like what flavor some of these heroes at the top meta are going into, right? Gravy's pretty straightforward. You probably know what they're doing. Florian is pretty straightforward now that they don't have the Scepter plan. But Verdance can be like more physical attacks than Arcane. She could be more Arcane than physical. I would imagine some cases you have like combo potential. Like, you have to really kind of know what it is. But yeah. But notably, I'm just always going to have it. So, don't know what to tell you. I'm always going to have it, never not going to have it. Right, bub? Always going to have it, never not going to have it. Yeah, it is my fault. I've activated my defense reaction, Hunter or Hunted, in which I give Havoc Res to all of the dungeons you're running, and also, notably, nerf your ult skills by 25%. Yeah, your ult skills. That's what I said. I swear to God, I played Wuwa like I don't literally Yinlin came out, I got Yinlin and I was like, I don't need to play this game anymore. Now I know that if I ever revisit it, I have Yinlin, I don't need to worry about anything else. I can just be set, ready to go. I did peek. I got Yinlin and her weapon. I don't need anything else. Sorry, sweaty. How many is too many contract cards? 15. 15. Only 2 good contracts? Alexis, what are you talking about? Don't you dare put shame on my name, put shame on the name of Eradicate. I know you're talking about Eradicate. Because it is notably the worst contract card. Eradicate is so just pretty good. You know what's really good? It's when you're sending 4 damage into Syndra, and they go, no blocks. Rip 4 cards off the top of their deck, 7 if they leave you with a cut to the chase. Huge. I don't know. I like the card. You better go again, Fog Down. Yikes. No, there's a list that I've been looking into. I know Topple's aware of it. It's a list that, where the hell is it? It's in the list here. The hell is this thing? The hell? Is that what it's another? Oh, that's also the other thing. I freaking. Oh no, not Corrosive Venom. That's my list. It's the Stargirl's list. Wow. Show y'all that. So they are on a lot of crazy shit. Chelsea. Also, is that a local to you? This is not what I want. I wanted this. There we go. Now Bubba fades into existence. This is a version of the deck I actually want to play. I might even give it a go at locals. It plays pretty much exactly like I'd expect. I see. Okay. like annihilates, you're 0 for 4s, you're on eradicate, you got coercive tendencies, the shreds, concealed blade. But I see. I think it just plays well. I know. I'm not too peeved at the situation. It's definitely far more fatigue heavy, and also this is their win rate. This is their win rate on this. 70% win rate over 46 matches. Only 2 losses into Verdance, 5 wins into Verdance, 3 wins into Gravy, 3 losses into Gravy. Florian, just 1 Florian, it was a loss. Syndra is 2 and 1. So Hyper dies into Kano for sure. Got hyper cheese by double felling 2 turn. Yeah, that'll fucking do it. Jeez Louise. But overall, I mean, like, the deck doesn't seem like it plays bad. And really, the only difference from her list and my list is that she's on Sack the Shifty and Slay the Scholars, and also Plunder the Poor. I'm only on, I moved over to just Slay the Scholars, but Plunder the Poor and Sack the Shifty are both pretty nasty. But again, just 0 for 4 on hit, do a thing. They are easier targets for coercive though, which is pretty good. Expecting a lot of Syndra. Ah, okay. So you'll just get it down to silver. And then the double trouble. See, like I like if I'd have to keep any of them, it'd be double trouble blue, I guess. But I'd actually probably prefer the red because you're not playing Justinik in this build. So yeah, her deck compared to mine, I don't think we're too far off. Same overall build. I'm on Already Dead though. And then also I have Shelters in here. So Chelsea's only on 60 reacts. I'm on, well, I mean, I'm on significantly less now, but I was on Shelters and Sinks, so I'm on that many. Talking point, it's so good. It's so good. If you swing, if you swing a Leave No Witnesses that you play Coercive Tendency, or they block with a piece of armor or 2 pieces of armor, you play Coercive Tendency, bump it up, you know, give it go again by getting a red off the top, and then playing Already Dead, and then cut to the chase. If it hits, you can banish something on the previous defending chain link. Huge. Well, 4-card 10 damage, but it's also 4-card rip a piece of armor from your opponent and also a card on top and arsenal. Maybe if it hits, I don't know. Ooh, golly. Okay. It's time for bed. What do you think, Bubbers? You think I play Iraqi Huntsman, or do you think I play Florian? What do you think works out better? What do you think works out better? He doesn't know. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I'll have to see. I'm gonna make some tweaks for sure, but luckily, you know, I don't have too much I have to worry about, so we'll see. All right, bub. You gotta get down. You gotta get down. I know you're stuck. There you go. Serenade. Big hearts. Big hearts in chat. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired. Play Lee? Hell no. Hell no, Saren. I am not touching that game. It ain't happening. Sorry. Sorry. I may be your friend, but I'm not gonna play League. But yeah, so on the docket, I get up tomorrow. I have to get some bulk for people because they need cards for their LL deck that they do not fucking have. I then need to the fuck? I then need to go to bed. I need to go to bed. So I get bulk from people, and then we're gonna go down to our LL PQ tomorrow. I'm gonna run Viscerai into it and see what happens. Odds are I get rocked because I don't really know how to play the hero, but the hero is effectively just play Mordred Tide, pop Scaletta, play Sonar Arcanics, kill your opponent. So we'll see if that happens. If I do end up winning a Pleiades play event, I will let you know for sure. Honestly, I'm in it for a swing big. If I get a swing big, that's awesome. If I get a cold foil overcrowded, even better. But we'll see. Anywho, after that, we'll come back. I'll probably just go ahead and get everything prepped for the trip, because it's a 2.5 hour drive to Wyoming. So fuck, we have to do that. But it's fine. We'll be okay because we're going to be playing CC with the homies, and that's what it's about. So thank y'all so much for watching tonight. I hope you had a great night. I know I did. Sorry we couldn't get a Heart of Find doll that we know of. I'm still looking at it. It's still here. You can't see it. Still here. But we'll see. So, but I will be sure to report back everything on my PQs over the course of the weekend. I will more than likely be, if I have the time, I'll probably do a live stream tomorrow when I'm back from my LL PQ. Maybe we'll just run some reps before we get into the event on Sunday. And then we're pretty much all set and ready to go. So, yeah. Thank y'all for watching. Saren, hello. Thank you for being here. Alexis, was good to see you. Topple, always wonderful chatting. Everybody who was here, keep being awesome. Keep having fun in the flesh and blood where you can. And best of luck at your PQ season if you are going to any of the PQs over the weekend. But otherwise, enjoy your night, enjoy your weekend, and I'll talk to y'all very soon. All right, everybody. Good night.